Hello and welcome, I'm Mr. Venom 1974. Just a little disclaimer for this pickup video. There are no prizes, so no reference to any eBay sales or something. This is just what I got in the last 4 to 6 weeks. And I talk about some items, that's enough. If you want to see some prices, then watch yourself or watch other pickup channels who get on your nerve with prices and best deals ever. Of course. So, this is out of the way. Let's start with the items. I record this with OBS just to let you know. So if you have problems with a picture, write it down in the comments. This is Rise of the Robots. You know, this is purely one of the worst beat 'em ups. I think on the same level like Shaq Fu or something. I got this for the Super Nintendo. I got it for the CDI. The CDI version is the best. You get the best intro on the CDI version if you want to play it on the CDI. I don't know why. This is the Mega Drive or the Genesis version. It's also all full. But I got it now for my collection. Here are some Interton Electron VC4000 cartridges. This is a German console. I think you can describe it as a mixture of Pong and the first Atari games. It's not really that great, but why not? This is number 11. Hippodrome. I think this is a game about horse racing. Number 17 is Circus. This is very similar to the Atari 2600 Circus. So it's maybe the best for the system. You see, this is one cartridge. This is an old invoice. You see 78 Deutschmarks in the days. It's insane, huh? So this is an instruction. The instructions are in the box. So now you will see the box of Circus. They are big boxes. They are really, really large boxes. I think they were released, nearly 40 cartridges. Some won't come out even due to the system crash. I think I got over 20 cartridges now for the system. Mostly per accident. I'm not collecting for these, but hey, why not? If you get it cheap, go get it. This is Fort Boyard. I don't know if you know this. This was based on the game show where you get keys, and I will show it in some videos. This is In Your Face. This is a neat basketball game, 1-on-1 and 2-on-2. It's okay. It's from Jellicoe. This is Drop Zone for the Game Boy Color. This is something like Defender with a jetpack. Why not? This is Arcade Classic 2 for the Game Boy. Centipede and Millipede, of course, absolutely classics, and on the Game Boy were absolutely neat. One of the Spyro games. This is Orange for the GBA. Not that spectacular, but why not? This is Care Bears, Care Quest. A mini game collection for the GBA with the Care Bears. Yes, that exists. Nobody knows why. This is Twinbee for the Game Boy. Twinbee is also a great Konami shooter. This is Lock and Chase, the Japanese version, but it's really playable. It's like a Pac-Man clone. This is Pinball Fantasies for the Game Boy. I didn't know that exists, but you see, Pinball Dreams and Pinball Fantasies exists on the Game Boy. Crazy. So where are the next cards? Big surprise. So, where's Batman Returns? Also for the Mega Drive Genesis. It's okay. It's a neat game. You see, I got it boxed with all the important details. The good old Michael Keaton era of Batman. Let's look at the manual. It's okay. This game is really okay. If I collect, if I find the game complete, I will take it, of course. But I'm more interested in the cards. It's better to play them than just collect them, in my opinion. This is Jack Nicklaus. I think you know it. This is a golf game from Konami for the NES. It is okay. Why not? With the mini NES coming, I think NES is back. And like a lot of collectors starting to realize that. So this is Winter Games for the Game Boy Color from Konami. It's a neat Winter Games game. It's okay. It's really okay. Here are some overlays for the Vectrex. This was Clean Sweep. I think I got 3. I asked. This is Rip Off. And I think the last one is Solar Quest. In my opinion, I think it's more difficult to get the overlays for Vectrex games than the games itself or themselves. So if you get the overlays on a cheap price, go get them. This is Killer Instinct for the Super Nintendo. Now I completed my Killer Instinct collection. I got it for the Game Boy, for the N64, and of course for the Xbox One. And this is the Super Nintendo version. Now it's complete! This is Ice Track for the Mattel Intellivision, an Imagic game. It's a neat game, and I think the later Imagic games for the Intellivision are not so easy to get. This is Ladybug from CBS for the Intellivision. You see where I have different shapes, like in the good or Atari era. This is Activision's Beam Rider for the Intellivision, a really, really awesome version. This is really good, really playable. I think all 3 games are really good. I've got, I think today I got over 80 Intellivision games now. Now some games for the Atari VCS, for the Atari 2600. This is Star Wars Jedi Arena from Parker. It's neat. It's not personal, it's not my best Star Wars game on the Atari, but it's okay. The Light Sword Battle. This is really awesome. Snoopy and the Red Baron. Really fun and good game. And if you see it, go get it. I think in North America, I think this is not so rare like in Europe. This is Mr. Do. This is not rare, but I think I needed 2 or 3 years to get the cartridge, I think. It was really, really long. Maybe I'm just not the greatest money spender, who knows? So, it's here something for the Palladium. I think this is very similar to the Arcadia 2001 system. I think it's also compatible with the AMG 2650, I think, from Smith. You see, this is the German manuals, also here also English instructions. It's okay. How should I describe the system? Maybe it's in the same league like the Intertone VC4000. You see here some overlays. It's maybe a better Pong console with cards. Also not in the same league like an Atari or the Coleco or the Intelli, but it's sometimes a little bit interesting. I got this from a seller. He wrote me there some unknown cards. And I asked him how unknown we are. And you see we are Palladium. It's okay. It's neat. You see I got them boxed. What is a little bit not so easy to get even on fairs or exhibitions. But it's not, maybe I wouldn't recommend to collect for this system. Nah. Also the Intertone VC4000, if you are in Europe, I think it's easy to get some cards. I think in North America it's nearly impossible to get something, because I think it was not a success, even not in Europe. So here's some more cards. I think I got 4 boxed. I think I got now for the Palladium, I think 8 cartridges, I think I've got 8. I don't know how many there are, but I think there are not so many. It wasn't that successful. But if you are an idiot like me and want to collect every system on the planet, go and get a Palladium. I don't know why, but maybe you are a masochist. Who knows? Or you have too many rooms to fill or something. The good old problem. Too less space. I think the next cartridge group is more interesting for you. So, put him away. Do yourself a favor and put him away. Make space for something new. This is for Atari 5200. This is Resports Soccer. This system was never released in Europe. So in Europe, you get cards really easy. But I think only 3 or 5 idiots like me own a 5200. I think in North America we are also very cheap because nobody likes that system. And I can understand that. Pole Position is a great game, by the way, and Mrs. Pac-Man is absolutely awesome with 5200. So you get really good games on the system, but the system itself is a fucking diva. It's insane. I don't know what Atari want to do with the system from the 2600 to the 7800. This is some overlay for Blueprint. This is a CBS game for the 5200. Really neat version. Much better than the 2600 version. Much better. So now back to some Game Boy Color games. This is Perfect Dark on the Game Boy Color. It's a really neat version on the Color. Really good. But now we're something... So, this is Mortal Kombat 3 for the Game Boy. Mortal Kombat 1 and Mortal Kombat 2. A twin card if you want. This is Pokemon Blue, the Japanese version. And this is Mortal Kombat 4. And I think where are the... now we are talking. This is Cubert on the Game Boy Color. This version is really awesome. If you find it, get it. It's much better than the standard version. And this is Daikatana on the Game Boy Color. This is an awesome game. This is so much better than the PC version. So much better than the N64 version. The Game Boy Color version is maybe the best Daikatana version ever. And the problem is, you find it that rare. I think, correct me, I think this version was only released in Europe, I think. So, but if you find this game, go get it. It's that damn good. Believe me. It's some kind, an action RPG, if you want to describe that. It's maybe something like Metal Gear on the Game Boy Color. Daikatana is really awesome. And I will do on my channel a German LP of it. So this is a really good game. If you're interested of it, go get it. So thanks for watching. This is what I got. I think in 4 to 6 weeks I will do some videos about to keep you up to date. What's new in my system library, what's new in my collection. So there will be in the next weeks, maybe years, who knows, some updates about the version. So maybe I bring you the next, maybe the Intelli collection. Write it in the comments what you want to see next, and I will show it to you. And I will just do mainly in German, but I will do the collection videos in English because there are a lot of people outside of Germany, Austria, Switzerland, and maybe Luxembourg and Liechtenstein. So you can understand what I'm talking about, and it's a good thing in collection that you watch over the borders. If you talk something in North America or maybe in Asia, and you get really good stuff for your collection. So if you want to trade, if you want to have something in common, write in the comments. I'm here for you. I'm Mr. Venom 1974. This was my update video, if you want to call it. And if you like it, please rate, subscribe, comment, and see you next time. Over and out.